آری 24 سال قبل از امروز رهبر شهید به همراهی هیئت بلند پایه‌ای و منظور گفتگوی صلح و توقف جنگ به سوی مخالفین مردم می روند تا شاید منطقشان انسانی باشد و از راه گفتگو بتوان مشکلات افغانستان را حل کرد. اما دشمنان کوردل مردم افغانستان رهبر شهید و یارانش را به اسارت می‌کشند و سپس به شهادت می‌رسانند. آنها گویا خواستند که با شهادت رساندن رهبر شهید بتوانند بر ادامه راه عدالت خواهی و بلند کردن صدای اقلیت‌ها نقطه پایانی بگذارند، اما نتوانستند. آنها بدانند که یاد و خاطره بابا در دل تک تک فرزندان سرزمینش حک شده است و هیچگاه فراموش نخواهد شد، زیرا نام بابا با مقوله‌های وحدت ملی، عدالت اجتماعی و برادری و برابری میان اقوام و ملیت‌ها، مشارکت سیاسی اجتماعی زنان گره خورده است و هر قدر این مقوله‌ها در جامعه نهادی نشوند به همان اندازه نام شهید مزاری ماندگارتر و نهادینه‌تر خواهد شد. At this time, I would like to invite Alianuri to come to the stage and begin our session by presenting the biography of Shahid Mazari. Please give a big round of applause.
Rehbar Shahid Abdul'ali Mazari was one of the co-founders and the elected leader of the Hizb Wahdat between the years of 1990 to 1995. He declared that the solution to the divisiveness in Afghanistan was tolerance and acceptance of each other's rights. Shahid Mazari was born in 1946 in the district of Charkent, south of Mazari Sharif in northern Afghanistan. He began his primary schooling in theology at a local school in Charkent district, then relocated to Mazari Sharif to continue his study and later traveled to neighboring countries of Iraq and Iran and advanced his studies. With the Soviet Union Army entering Afghanistan, Shahid Mazari returned to his birthplace and joined the resistance movement and soon became one of the prominent leaders of the movement. During the first years of the resistance, he lost many of his family members, including his young brother and his sister, and other members of his family in the course of resistance. His uncle and his son were imprisoned and killed by the regime in Kabul. He also lost his father and his brother in the course of fighting against the occupiers. Shahid Mazari was placing a special importance for young people's involvement in all aspects of the society life. He regularly met with young people, especially with students, and always encouraged them to actively take participation, especially in educational and cultural avenues. Education of the future generation was of extreme importance to Shahid Mazari. In his meetings with people, he regularly urged them to register their children in the schools and support them during their study. As part of his commitment towards education, he arranged books in the neighboring countries, transported them, and established a large public library in Mazari Sharif city in early years of the uprising against the regime. Shahid Mazari was one of the founding members and the first leader of Hizb Wahdat Islami of Afghanistan. Hizb Wahdat was formed by a merger of several smaller political parties. In the first summit of the party, he was elected leader of the Central Council. During the second summit, he was elected as the Secretary General of Hizb Wahdat. Fall of Kabul to Mujahideen. In early 1992, marked the start of the civil war between various factions and ethnic groups. More than 900 civilians were massacred in the Hazara-dominated district of Afshar in Kabul. The Hazaras, historically, had been target of ethnic cleansing and persecution. It wasn't until the emergence of Shahid Mazari and his charismatic leadership that this oppressed ethnicity came to global consideration as a significant power and player in the country. In his speeches, Shahid Mazari repeated that his aim is to eliminate the systematic discrimination against the oppressed minorities and will strive to create a situation where everyone will have equal access to justice and development. According to him, all citizens of the country, regardless of their race, language, or religion, must have their fair share of participation in the future government and in its decision-making processes. He fiercely and sincerely defended and advanced this ideology. In 1995, when Taliban arrived in Kabul, they requested a meeting with Shahid Mazari. On March 12, 1995, he set off towards Taliban's base along with a few members of the Central Council members of the party. When he and his comrades arrived there, Taliban, against all the norms and standards, disarmed and arrested Shahid Mazari and his comrades. Shahid Mazari was brutally tortured and killed by Taliban. His body was handed over to Hazara leaders in Ghazni province. Civilians carried his body on foot for many days in midwinter through mountainous regions of central Afghanistan, all the way to Mazar-e-Sharif city. In Mazar-e-Sharif, he was buried during an extremely emotional, honorable, and dignified burial ceremony participated by tens of thousands of his followers. In March of 2016, in honor of his great efforts and sacrifice for national unity, the government of Afghanistan named him as Shahid Vahdat Milli, or Martyr for National Unity. Today, Shahid Mazari is a role model for many, especially for new generation. With the rightfulness of his thoughts and sincerity in his actions affirmatively proven, his legacy continues to inspire masses of all ages and all schools of thoughts. May Allah bless his soul and the soul of all those who fought and sacrificed their lives for justice, fairness, and equality for the people. Thank you.
Thanks, Alia, for your great performance.